It's an honor for me to sit in the same room with two gods.
I know.
And I feel very, very mortal right now. So maybe could you describe each other? How would Seth describe Horace, and how would Horace describe Seth?
Well, I think in the beginning of the movie, for Horace, it depends on what time of the movie. No, but
it was just a wonderful surprise when he phoned me a few weeks ago and said, can we do another trip? For some time he's been hoping to do this with us, and his life's just so busy.
I make movies, I produce movies, so I'm always working on that.
This is Sparta!
Whenever I go off and do something different, something's about giving in any way or thinking of others, I get a lot out of it.
I mean, he's the coolest, you know, for Horace, Seth is the coolest of all the gods. You know, he's powerful, charismatic. He goes by his own rules. He doesn't follow, you know, he's independent. He's what Horace would love to be.
The demonstrations, the riots, the deposing of presidents, Mary's meals, it bypasses all of that. It's just right in, right to the school. We're going to go and feed this school and this school and this school.
Hi, Victoria.
Alex, how are you?
Good. Thank you for hosting us all.
And I think with Horace, you know, I have a lot of love for Horace, and he's a very cool kid, and he has a badass element to him, which I like and respect. But at the end of the day, he's part of a society that I loathe, and I have a way deeper, more burning anger that he stands in the way of, because I now seek power and revenge.
An educated class of people are far less likely to riot, and it was something that Marie-Flore from here, from Summit, was talking about.
We want to have a new class of Haitians that are not divided.
First school visit of the trip here in Mirabelais. It's a school where the children eat Mary's meals.
And people are, and my plans are even more far-reaching than that. So he has become part of the society that to me are privileged and no longer have any other dreams other than this peace and this status quo that I hate. So I got to shake it up a bit, and he's in the way.
We just started getting Mary's meals a few months ago, so it'll be great to go and see them and start to talk to them about this idea of the nativity play.
Well, the nativity was funny because, like, what am I doing? He said, you're going to direct these kids in a nativity play, and I'm like, well, that's great if we have a bit of time, but we get there and there's no costumes, no nothing, so we're really starting from scratch.
He just does whatever he wants to do, whatever he feels like. You know, the first time we see him, he's just been on a hunt, and then he's going to have a little bath, and of course when he has a bath, he's got like 10 beautiful young ladies wash him. I mean, it's
I'm getting furious already.
It's like,
how dare he?
No, it's a, you know, he's one of those guys. He's a guy you just want to hate him when you see him, because he's just, it's too much.
The nativity play was one of those ones that sounded like a great idea when we started talking about it.
How do we start this? What happens? Like, as if they're seeing something. These kids can't understand me.
How do you say surprised?
I'm also part of the production team here. This is really not my talent.
What do? You have a bit of fire in the morning, you just burn yourself?
Yeah. I have a sauna, which is the heat deriving from the center of the earth.
And then when it gets too hot, you go and kill someone.
I go and kill a bunch of people. Yeah.
Just getting them to speak up. I can hardly hear them. Like this. Please. We have one more wise person. Does he want to be Joseph? I don't know what to do with the sheep. We hopefully have a donkey. I'm losing my mind.
I did start thinking, I think we're just a bit crazy here.
No, but I've definitely been out in the desert planning, you know, using my resourcefulness and being kind of lonely. Like, I'm in charge of a huge amount of land, but it's meaningless to me.
He holds a grudge.
I have a bit of a grudge. Just an teensy weensy little grudge.
And then suddenly one thing happens. And they're like, what? And then they laugh. And then they all laugh. And suddenly you go, oh, it just was a little key to open that door.